And welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at the brakes in the car. We got to replace rotors, lines, take the calipers off, and we're going to rebuild them. We got new seals, gaskets. We're going to repaint them. Yeah, so we got to get going. Let's start. All right, we got the wheel off. We're in the wheel well. For the most part, everything's pretty clean. We just need to get this portion of the liner at some point because this was at some point rubbing. It seems like it. Also, this right here needs to be sealed. We're gonna see if we can clean it up and add some stabilizer so it doesn't continue or go any further than what it is. This just looks like surfacey stuff. But other than that, it's pretty clean in here. I mean, you can see the Allens are super clean. And we got this bad boy here. So we got some, looks like 20 millimeter spacers we got to take off. So we just got to take this off, take the hub off, take the caliper off. Here are the lines. We're going to be replacing these two. It's going to be the soft lines, not the hard lines. So we're going to replace this ones, not the ABS ones, and we'll get to it. All right, we're back. And we got all the wheels out. Car's mounted on jack stands. And we got all the calipers, rotors out. It's been bled out. We're gonna put new fluid in it. This is currently where we are with this. So I have to go get tools to get this out because I don't have something this big. I don't have a power tool to cut this, so I'm gonna get some sort of rotary tool to cut this edge, and then we'll have to kind of prep it again. We'll resurface this. This is all new from the new axles we put in already, but yeah, she's looking good and clean. And so that one's kind of like a better view. We got the rears out. I haven't touched any on those. It was a pain. A lot of these rotors were seized and they were shot. These things, they were trash. So we got them all out. Everything's out now. Garage is a mess. Yeah, I got stuff everywhere. Here's kind of like what it looked like. This is without touching it or anything. So we're gonna surface all of the stuff, clean it all up, make it look pretty. Here's the back. This one was also seized, but we were able to get it out. Motion detected at the front porch. And yeah, so we're gonna be replacing the lines. We got new Nismo lines, and then what's really cool is we're gonna be refinishing the calipers, making them look super pretty. And they're gonna have a new color. They're not actually gonna be black. But yeah, so we're pausing for today. I gotta clean up this garage and then start prepping for the brake refinishing and rebuilding of the calipers. I'm gonna do that in the house because it's starting to get cold. And we'll pick that up there. All right. We have officially taken the entire calipers apart. This is more prep to get everything out so that we can refinish them. Ran into a small issue. This heart line on the driver's side, the nut was stripped. So I had to cut it off so I can figure something. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this wrench to the gods so I can get that out. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna put some WD-40, see if I can get it out. But for the most part, we're ready to start stripping it down. We're gonna use airplane paint stripper to do that, and then we'll use water brushes to finish whatever is left. That would be the next step. All right. So, quick update. While we wait for the stripper to do its thing, we have started cleaning and we cut the dust shield. It looked like I cut it with paper scissors, but first time doing this. I grinded it down, but what's cool is I was able to get a lot of the surface rust out of this. So this is looking really clean, really cool. And then on the other side, we're in the middle of doing the same thing. Right here, we cut the shield and we've cleaned this up quite a bit. And we're just kind of cleaning things and degreasing. Since our CV boots exploded, there was some leftover grease. We're just kind of cleaning this up. For context, here is what it looks like, because I haven't done the rears. Here are the rears. Ba-ba-dun. So, it doesn't look too bad on camera, but all this is going to be a lot cleaner. Everything else is clean. These are going to get cleaned up. We are zinc plating some of the hardware. Check this out. I feel like a mad scientist. Science. We got a little setup so that we can get all this hardware that came off the calipers back into finish and to protect it from rust so that it can be used again. So I have some decent little results happening. We'll see how this all turns out. All right, we're back. And today we're finally starting paint on the calipers. We got them all stripped, and we actually ended up getting these sandblasted because the stripping was not working the way I needed it to work. So we found a local person to help us out, and here we are. They are ready to go. So next is I have to clean these out, prep them for paint, and start priming. Let's get to it. All right, quick update. So today we got the new brake lines installed. We got new hard lines. We got the Nismo stainless steel braided lines installed in the car. We got the big rotor mounted, ready to go. And we have it all ready to go on both sides. The rear, I actually just did a quick update. Oh, we got the tires mounted on the LMGT4s, and I was just testing fitment because I was concerned that the lugs weren't going to reach, but we're good because these are 10.5s, and the car originally came with 9.5s. So I was concerned that the bolts weren't, or the lug nuts, the lugs themselves weren't going to reach, but we're good. We also got new, same thing. You can kind of see it right there dangling, the Nismo stainless braided line. Got new heart lines in the back, and we got new rotors. I accidentally bought the HFM rear big brake rotor kit, but I accidentally bought the GTST one, not the GTR. So this is going to go up for sale. So if you're interested, it's brand new. Was only mounted this one side as fitment for test, and then I realized, wait a minute, these don't quite fit. The adapters and the bolts and everything fits. These are pretty good. Actually bolt up right up. But the issue with this rotor is that this is a Sumimoto rotor, and we have Brembos. So with Sumimoto rotors, the main difference that I can tell is that they're actually thinner. I believe the rotor's thickness for Brembos are 20 millimeter. I might be wrong, but these are 18 millimeter, so they don't quite fit. So these are going to go out for sale. If you're interested, hit me up. I'll give you a good deal on these. This came from Australia. It's actually a really good kit. Comes with all the hardware and the brackets. They're aluminum billets. They're beautiful. But yeah, so we got in the back OEM rotors. You can see I had already cut the dust shields to fit the bigger 337 millimeter, which I thought was the ones I was getting. Well, I did get those, but I needed to get 340 millimeter, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to stick to OEM for now. And because eventually I'm going to get R35 brakes in this car anyway, so these are just so that I can keep driving the car, because the car has been sitting for over a week and it's not fun. I want to drive it. Other than that, the next thing we're doing right now is we're actually clearing the calipers, and I'll show you guys once those are ready to go. Actually, let's take a walk. We have them in the backyard. They're being clear right now. I just sprayed the first coat of clear. Yeah, they're looking really good. This is what they look like right now. I'm super stoked the way they came out. They're awesome. So after we finish clearing them, we have to reassemble them, and they should be ready to go and get mounted onto the car. So all right, here they are, fully assembled. These turned out really well. I'm really happy with the way they are. Now we're going to take them and mount them onto the car. We got all new hardware, new pads, new lines, and they're ready to go. Let's put them on the car. All right, we're back, and the car is done officially. Here she is in all of her glory, hanging out. We got the new LMGT4s on. The brakes are on. They came out great. Check out the finish. We got the FHM 54 millimeter rotor upgrade in the front, which is basically, I think it's a 350Z rotor with the new Brembo, refurbished original Brembos. The rears are stock because I ordered the wrong rotor, but it's all good. This is plenty for now. Eventually, we'll probably end up getting some big brake kits, probably the the R35 GTR brakes, or maybe go for some bling in case get some HKS customs. Really like the ones Tommy has in his car, but I kind of want to stay with the car, mostly Nissan, Nismo stuff, outside of the things that you cannot currently get. So there she is in all her glory. Super happy with the way things turned out. She is absolutely disgustingly dirty right now because I got caught up in the rain last night, and so she is currently super dirty. But yeah, super excited. Things turned out really well, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.